Adam.
How are you, my love?
Wait, can we just talk about one thing?
One thing?
We're doing the watch together.
I know, tonight.
We have been so excited about launching this watch, and I brought it on today with Bobby Ray, and I don't know how much we have left.
Well, I was watching, Carol, because you and me have been talking about this for a year, and I thought, you little rascal, there's going to be none left when it gets to us. I feel like I've been a part of this process with you.
You have. Adam literally said to me the last time I had a watch was like almost 2 years ago, and he said, Carol, and we started designing in our heads. He's like, let's do this and let's do this. So this is sort of like a labor of love, but it's really mine, but it's a labor of love.
But please, you're missing out a big point. Chelsea has worn one of your original watches for over 6 years, Carol.
That makes me so...
You're forgetting
and it
that.
still works, right?
Absolutely.
Okay,
it's
good.
the round one with the evil eye. Okay, guys, we're going to jump on in. There's amazing things to come. We're going to talk about Carol's readers that are on special for $19. We want to talk about, first and foremost, the first time Carol has ever brought to air a Cameo done by hand in Italy, the epicenter when it comes to beautiful cameos. Folks, this is a cherub, a beautiful, idyllic cherub.
He's a little chubby cherub, chubby angel. So first let's talk about why, if you have always wondered, am I ever gonna get a Cameo in my life? Here's a great reason why. I know that Adam and I can both really emotionally connect to the cherub, and I know most of you can too. So Adam has 2 boys. He has Oliver and Sebastian. I have 2 boys. I have Noah and Grant. And I always call my boys my angels. To this day, they're 21 and 19.
Right.
I mean, together we're looking at 6'7" and 6'5".
Oh
and
gosh.
I'm like, you're my baby angels. So who's the angel in your life? Because a Cameo is such a labor of love. The Cameo starts out as a shell, and these are from the Sardonyx shell. It is the premier shell to carve into. So these are done in Italy for you. And I want to show you, if we get tight, here, I'm gonna take you through the back and the front. So with the shell, this particular shell starts out brown. So you can see that's the back of the shell.
Yes.
And as the carvers hand carve into it, can you even imagine to yourself how someone could do this in a teeny little shell?
Right.
So they have completely given you in the white part of the shell, all of that beautiful cherub, all of that angel. Then you've got a star on the bottom and a star on the top, because our angels are our stars. Our angels look after us and we look after them. And this is all diamond cut white zircon, natural white zircon. I did it on a beautiful heirloom chain. So this is a black rhodium over sterling silver. And then I've used black rhodium in between the zircon. The whole idea was that this should be something that you pass down to your little boy's wife, or your daughter, or your granddaughter, or your grandson for their child. My whole moment, every single thing in this show today is about heirlooms. This is about what are you going to give yourself or someone else for the holidays, because we're gearing up to holiday season, and how can that translate to the next generation? And that's what the Cameos are all about.
With everybody on the phone, fewer than 100 now. We're wrapping this up momentarily. It is on 5 flex pay of $23.99, a sentimental piece that will always bring wonderful emotion. You know, many folks, my mom loves cherubs and always, always has done. My auntie used to call me her little cherub. I mean, the reality is there's so much meaning there for many of us to think that it's all done by hand, that there's dimension to it as well.
Yes,
right?
Yes. Oh gosh, the fact that this cherub literally sits on top of the same shell. He is carved into the shell, and yet it is all one piece that's multi-dimensional, which means that when you wear this, it literally looks like you are wearing a cherub. Not one that's carved into a shell, but a freestanding cherub. It is such a labor of love. I went to Ravello, and the reason why I decided to do Italian Cameo, I never did them before.
I know.
And the only reason why I did it was because I went to Ravello, Italy, and I sat with Camo. He's the master carver. He carves for every major celebrity. I sat with him in Ravello a few years ago, and he did all the intricate carvings for me. And when I was there, I bought a skull ring from him, a carved skull ring, and I bought a cherub pendant. And I came home and everybody was like, I never thought I'd see you wearing a Cameo. I said, I know, but I sat with Camo and I watched him do this.
You appreciated it.
And I learned so much, yes, and the craft. And this man is literally like this. He's 80 years old and he's hunched over, because his entire life, he's been carving since he was 6 years old.
Oh my goodness.
It was his father, his grandfather, his great-grandfather, and that's where these are from. These are from Italy, hand carved. You don't don't have to take the trip to Italy to bring home your keepsake is right here with Rarities.
Guys, we are thankful for all of your orders. Many of you asking about the watch. We will be doing a sellout presentation of the watch coming up in about 15 minutes, so please stay with us. Carol's new couture watch collection has launched today, the only day to be able to order it before the price goes up. And of course, this is Carol's final show until November.